if you could tell us your name.
My name is Paulina Serrano.
Okay. And I know you've done V-Saga coaching and courses, but what have you done exactly? What services?
So I've done the Peace and Happiness workshop last year. And then um, prior to that, and then in addition to that, until recently, I was doing the one-on-one coaching sessions.
Okay. Have you done any of the online courses? The
I
videos?
have. I've done some of the YouTube videos, but I have to be honest, I got like halfway and then like that was it. I think it got to like I need some help with this.
No problem. So that's where the one-on-ones. And which is your favorite, the one-on-one coaching sessions or workshop?
For me, it has to be the one-on-one sessions.
Okay. What do you get from them? Or why do you like them?
You get more into detail about pinpointing the things that I need to work on. It's more, okay, so I love to listen and watch videos on horoscopes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you look at your sign, you hear about your sign, they talk about your sign, and it's general. So you're getting an overview. But for me and how my mind works, I need like that structure. I need more. I need more than that, especially where I'm at in my journey. I just needed to get more to clear my thoughts and to just really pinpoint what it is that I need to work on. And for somebody to really just kind of like look at me in the eye or, virtually and say, like, this is what it is. And I'm noticing that I'm getting a lot more validation. So I'm just somebody who, in my journey, I've needed the validation. And that's what I get in the one-on-one sessions versus just a workshop.
What do you mean by validation?
So I believe now I can say this after being through a whole lot of healing. We have the answers. We really do. Deep down inside, even like, it's crazy. It's just I've had to go through so much to realize that it is myself that I have the answers, because only I've been through and sat through the feelings that I have been through, the experience. And so with that, when I'm able to verbalize it and to tell somebody who I know is not going to judge, who is going to really hear me, and without putting any of their life experience into it, or like just to have somebody hear me and mirror back what it is that I'm saying in a different way, or to give words to the type of pain that I've been feeling, that to me is like it's like it's gold. It's more than that, because it's so like sometimes you just need to hear it and you're like, oh, that's what it is. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So that's what the one-on-one sessions are for you. Okay, great. And for the workshop, do you recommend it?
Yes, I do recommend it. I recommend it because it helps to hear from other people, not in a way where you want to compare or contrast, what it is that you're going through. But sometimes they say something in a different way, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't think about it that way." And then I think, and I now that I'm remembering our workshop, I remember you kind of just telling us, like, if you feel a type of way where you're almost like feeling attacked within, or you're feeling
resistance.
Yeah, like resistance, and you're feeling like, oh, like, why is that hitting me wrong? Yeah, like you almost want to speak out and say nah. Or for you to recognize when you feel that way. So that's something that I take with me daily, and I recognize, okay, like, why am I feeling this type of way about this person's comment, or why does it bother me so much? And it just makes you more aware. So I think that one-on-ones are, both are equally great. But yeah, when you're put into a position where you are not necessarily in the real world, you are coming together with this common idea where you're coming for healing. So you know that these people are a little more open in some way. And so it just helps you place yourself kind of in a little bit of the outside world, but you're still, that these people, not that you share maybe all the common beliefs, but that you're open to healing in some way.
So it was like a safe space. You felt
Yeah,
like.
it was a safe space, and you walk in, you don't know anything about these people, and they all look very different from you, or maybe they look the same, different ages, same age, and you hear their stories, and it just makes you feel like more human, more like, you always say, we're one,
We are
right?
one.
And so now I start to realize that, because on my way driving here, I was thinking, you know what? Like, really, we are one, because we all affect each other. And it could be a story we tell to a person, then they take that story, tell another person. And so we really do affect each other, especially in our daily lives, the interactions we have. Like, what if I'm at the grocery store and I'm, checking out, and, even me just being kind to an employee might make their day, or it may not, I don't know, but, we affect each other in some way. And so I'm just more aware, and sometimes, it's when you're on the freeway
And you need that awareness.
and you're driving in traffic, and you're like,
I love that
thinking
you
all
do.
these things.
I love that you took that, you said, into your daily life. Now, what we teach at the beginning of the workshop, if something, you really have a strong resistance, that it's something within you. It's not necessarily the comment or the person. It's that it triggered something in you, and how you can start to peel back and start getting rid of so many of these triggers. Or I like to say the inner child concept is taught a lot. And I'm like, okay, let's raise that child. Like, I don't want to be 10 years into my healing journey with an inner child. Like, does this child ever grow? Because it can. And I think that's something in the personal development world that I'd like to see a shift in, where we acknowledge the inner child, but let's raise it.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And you've mentioned that to me before. And I think there's a lot of hurt children running a lot
Yes.
of businesses, running businesses, or there's just a lot of hurt people. And I feel like I've always kind of carried that with me, maybe not like early 20s, but I've always knew, like, we react a certain way for a reason. I've always known that, and that's helped me. So it kind of depends on where my mind is at and how I'm feeling. I can be very mindful of that sometimes, and other times I'm just like, screw it all. I
I'm
can't
mad
today. I'm mad. Like, I know something happened to you, but like, I have my thing today.
And that's valid. That's very important. Well, thank you for sharing with us. So in conclusion, on a scale 1 to 10, do you recommend the sessions and or workshop?
20.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
We love to hear that. Thanks.
Thank you.